Hey YouTube, I am finally back and I am out here in Chicago on vacation, but I did bring some of my hair with me and I'm gonna show y'all finally how I make my U-part wigs, and that is what I'm wearing today. And okay, so basically I'm gonna go over what y'all need. Y'all need a styrofoam head, and as you can see, this is a pretty big styrofoam head. So this is bigger than your average. Look at that dome. So if y'all have like medium to large to extra large heads like me, then go get the biggest dome head you can find. So these are the kind of caps I use, and I already placed it on there. But let me take it off so I can show y'all. I like the ones with the thick elastic band around it. These don't go anywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back on there. And if you have like a thick elastic band, you don't even have to have, more than 2 or 3 wig clips. But it's all up to your preference. I only use 2 wig clips with mine, and I actually use mini combs. I don't use wig clips. So these are the combs that I use. As you can see, these are mini combs. And I know you're like, how would you sew through them? So basically, I go in and sew in through like the little holes. So basically where not the teeth are, right here, I would sew in. Right here, I would sew in. And they hold really good for me. Now, no, I'm not going to take my wig off, but I will kind of part it so you can see. Okay. So you see the comb right here? So yeah, that's basically what I have going on over here. And I forgot to bring my needle and thread, but of course y'all know that you need a needle and thread. Okay. So next thing, which I just got up on, are wig T-pins. I said the wig pins, T-pins. So you can place the tracks. So I'm gonna show y'all like a quick little thing, and I'm gonna come back for part 2. This will definitely be part 1 when I'm actually cutting out the U part, because I know y'all want to see that. But basically, just a quick little fast forward. You will cut out basically how much you're leaving out. So another tool that you would need would be measuring tape. So you can measure your leave out. So my leave out is about 3.5 inches by 4 inches. That's pretty big. I thought it was small, but that's pretty big leave out. And then of course y'all know y'all need scissors, and I use my trimming scissors because they're sharp and they get through everything. And then another thing I kind of do is draw with pencil, where I'm gonna cut out. So I would measure it. I would measure it like that, 4 inches back, and draw like a little line with pencil here. I don't know if y'all can kind of see it on camera. No, not really, but I can see it. And then draw it like this way. So I can already know, hey, don't go past this line. So use like a pencil or a white pen, something that will basically show up on your wig head. Okay, so basically just to review all the tools, you would need a ruler, wig clips or mini combs like how I use, scissors of course to cut your tracks, something to draw out your leave out, and pins to make sure you don't waste your time, because I do always mess up. But now I've been getting a lot better. Like this wig I did really good. Now I'm basically like, y'all don't have to do my method. I don't really want to call it like the 3-finger method, because my fingers are like chubby, so my 3 fingers might be different from your 3 fingers. But I don't like a lot of hair in. Like this is 6.5 to 7 inches. And if you think this is thin, like I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't put a lot of hair in. And these are the thinner wefts. And I'll show you the hair that I kind of brought for this video. Ooh. Okay. I just made a mess. Okay. This is a piece of my first 3C hair. So these are about medium size. So it's about a decent amount. It's not too thick. And then these are the thinnest. Ooh. These are the thinnest I've seen Arjuni wefts. So let me show you how they look together. So it's not that the hair, I'm doing it because of I have two thick wefts. So see, these are thinner and these are thicker ones. I just, especially with curly hair, if I were to make this, I haven't decided if I'm going to make this wig or make a 3B. I have not decided yet. And I'm sending one of my wigs to Miss Bossy because I will tell you, my sewing method is not really all that great. Like, the idea is great. I know how to make a wig. But for some reason, I just can't secure it. And I know she'll make a better wig than me. So that's why I'm even sending a wig out. I know you're like, if you know how to do it, why are you sending it out? Because I know she can make one better. She's done it longer, more experience. And I want it to last longer. Because my wigs always have, like, tracks coming loose. Because my sewing method is obviously not that secure, but I know how to make them. Okay, so let's see. Like I said, I'm going to measure it, so don't do it 3 fingers. So I would space it out about 2 inches on the bottom. So actually with this one, I'd start like 1 inch up. I start like 1 inch up, like above the little thing. And then usually when I have it, I kind of measure with my head like how far it is in the back. So I'll go like this. So that's about 10 inches back there. So then I would take my wig head, measure 10 inches. So kind of see it. Measure 10 inches like that. And basically mark it with the point. And then again, this is where you come in with your pen just to make sure that you mark it in the right area. So I decided to use this here instead of the shorter pieces. Like I cut this stuff all up. So if you have like Arjuni hair or any other hair, you know, that's wefted nicely, don't be afraid to cut it. So these 3 pieces are all cut up. So I'm going to use this piece. This is the 22 to 24. And the other one's 20 to 22. So I'm basically going to get my pen and secure it. And I don't even know how you use these things. This is my first time using it. Okay. I was like, do you go through the weft or do you go through the hair? And I went through the hair because these wefts are sturdy. Okay. I'm just doing like a quick little demo so y'all can see. Okay. So that's how that looks with my wig pins in it. So now I have my first layer. So now this is where my ruler comes in. I'm going to do this about, 2 inches is kind of big. Okay, let's do 1.5. So I'm going to do this like 1.5 inches up. So mark that space. So do it like this.
Sherry?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
Okay, cool. Sorry, y'all, that's my cousin. Okay. So basically, this is the space I'm leaving. Okay. So I'll get my little pencil and mark that area. and then loop the next one through here like that. So now I could T-pin it. I'll T-pin it really quickly just so y'all can see it. So this is not a spacing video, you guys, because I didn't bring all my wefts in the background. But I guess I'll just let y'all know like how I do it. But it's not a spacing video. Now these are the last 2 rows. Now from here I would go like 1 inch. So when you hear about that like 3 finger, however finger spacing, no one is telling people to space it 1.5 inches all the way up, because of course you're going to see your tracks. But the ones at the very bottom, like, and mind you, this is going to be the top. So let me actually scoot this out. This is how big my head is. My head is so big that, like, you see how it comes all the way down here? No, this is how it's going to lay on my head. Scoot this all the way down. Okay, so it's gonna lay, actually I pinned it up. So this part is gonna be all the way down here. Now, my thing is like, how is someone gonna see your tracks? They're gonna have to lift up all this here, all of this, lift it up just to see how you spaced it at the very bottom. Now, if you are someone who just likes your hair spaced up, like really close together, by all means, but I don't do that because I cannot put in more than 8 ounces. I just don't feel comfortable. And I think when I did this, I put 9, but when I redo this, you know, or if this is the one, I haven't decided which hair I'm going to send to Miss Bossy, I'm only going to send her maximum 8 ounces. That's my preference. And I have a very large dome. Like, I don't know if y'all can see this. Like, my head is, like, huge. So, basically, so really quickly, just to do the spacing, this is how you go up. So right here, I do 1 inch, 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 and then when I get to the top, I would do 1/2 inch, and then when I get up here, I would lay them right up under each other. When I get around this front area, my tracks are laid up right under each other in this top area. But at the very, very back, that's where you get that, the very, very back, that's what, oh, it's not that high. Yeah, I wouldn't do it that much. But, hold on, okay. Right here is when you get that 1.5 spacing. I don't think that's like a big deal. But this is not a spacing video. This is a U-part video. So I will come back, whatever hair I decide to use. So if y'all come back and y'all see like the 3B, don't be surprised. But whichever hair I decide to use, I'll come back and actually cut out the U-part so y'all can see. So I hope I did this well. I know this is kind of choppy, but this is the best I can do, and maybe later I'll come back and do another one. But basically, I mean, I guess go over supplies. You can get this again. I got this at like CVS, so y'all can get tape everywhere. Now these I haven't seen in a lot of beauty supply stores. I only know one beauty supply store in Houston that has these mini combs. So you may have to like order these online. I don't even remember what brand. Oh, it's Annie. Ooh, I just dropped it. Anyways, it's Annie. That's the brand of it. So you know that's like in the beauty supply store. I know it's like $1 for 4 of these. Scissors you can get anywhere. You can use anything that basically can tape it. And okay, basically you need, which I don't have, needle and thread, of course. Now my cap. Oh my gosh. I know you're like, where'd you get the cap from? I got this from the beauty supply store. But just look, it's called a dome cap. It's called a spandex dome cap. And look for a non-slip spandex dome cap. And just kind of open it up and make sure it has the elastic bands. This is what's going to stay. Because right now I have no pins in it. Because it stays. Like, it just stays. And it's really adjustable. Like, I can pull it down, move it around. And I love that. So, basically, that's what I have. And this hair, this is my Arginine 2C low luster straightened. So that's what I have in now, if y'all are wondering. So I will be back to show y'all how I cut out the U part, which is really easy. So I guess if y'all feel like y'all want me to elaborate on my sewing technique, I mean, my sewing technique to me is not as sturdy. So, yeah. Okay, finally got this done. I'll be back for part 2, okay? Bye, you guys.